talk about this wonderful piece of camera. I have an emotional attachment to this camera because it's the first one that I bought to try film photography last summer. So we're about a year later when I started back on my journey to go back to film photography. My initial love with photography was on film, then digital came, and then video, and so I bought that piece of gear last year, and it's a wonderful piece of gear. It's an unofficial review because there are a lot of videos online where you can get all the specs about this camera, but it's a very easy to use camera. What I really like about this camera, first of all, is the amazing exposure sensor, light sensor. It never failed me when I'm on auto mode. So basically, if we look at the camera itself, we have a full manual mode. So when you go manual and you go on, you're gonna have a bit of a plus and minus arrow. So now I see that I'm way over exposed. So if I want to, I can just play with my aperture ring and lower it. I'm gonna say the same. So now I'm at f16, and I would increase the speed and then I write auto. So that's what happens with manual mode. Now if you go on auto mode, it's basically aperture mode. So it detects what aperture you're on, and then what's fascinating about this, the exposure on the left side of the screen changes, and you have a metering for the speed. So now at f16, what I see is I am at 1/125 of a second. So that's an amazing piece of gear. For the year it was built. So the only drawback is now I have Nikons and stuff like that. What I dislike about this camera is the actual on and off, manual off and auto, because if you forget about it, which I do often, it's going to stay on auto or manual, and it's going to drain the battery. So you have to really think about putting it to off. Then you have the standard, dials for the ISO and the overexposure, underexposure dials. So very simple. You have the crank mechanism, and you just press to trigger the shoot. So very simple yet very efficient. And it came with this Zuiko 50mm lens, which is an amazing piece of lens too. 1.8 to f16. I would have liked to have f22 because sometimes it's very bright and you need that f22, or street photography is very useful to go all the way. But besides that, amazing piece of gear. So you know what, it's going to be a short video, but it's been a while I haven't posted anything, and I just wanted to share how much I love this camera. It really has also a sentimental value. So yes, let me know in the comments if you have anything. Now I'm gonna load some Cinestill 50D. First time I'm gonna try this film, and next time on my website you're gonna see some results of the Cinestill 50D. If you ever come across this Olympus OM-2N, please let me know. It's a really nice piece of gear. Obviously, I'm not going to show you how to load the film. Tons of videos online. Just wanted a quick video to share with you guys what I like about this camera.